aboard, Captain.
Hold on. What's up, Carl? Down. Let's do some building. Okay. Transmit goes over here. Oh yeah. I got power.
Disclaimer: the following mod is purely for educational purposes. Use this at your own risk. Everything should be legal and above board when you use this mod. Again, this is purely for educational purposes only. So here's how to get Subnautica 2 in VR with UEVR and motion controls. First, you want to get the latest UEVR nightly version by PreyDog. So go to the releases here. All links will be in the description. Get the latest version. Download this. Next, you need Joey Hodge's UEVR DLL. So he fixed the native stereo that wasn't working in a lot of UEVR games. So good job to Joey. So download this one, the latest version of UEVR backend.dll. Get that. And finally, the 60UF motion controls for Subnautica 2. So get the latest release here. Get this one. Okay, next up you need to have 7-zip or a zip opening file. Open UEVR. Then go to your C drive. Here, make a new folder called UEVR Nightly. So this is in C drive. Put all of this into the folder. Boom. Okay, and then open Joey Hodge's DLL. This one, UEVR backend.dll. Copy this, paste it into here, the nightly, replace it. Now you can launch UEVR. So this is the injector. So press import config and then import the Winship, the Subnautica profile we just downloaded, and then press yes. So a folder here will open up. That's correct. It's okay. It's totally normal. It's okay. Just close this. If you've already played Subnautica 2 before and you had a previous profile with UEVR, press open global directory and then delete all the Subnautica 2 folders here. These are the previous profiles. So delete them and then import them again. This way it's clean and fresh. Yes. Boom. Once again, a folder will open. This is totally fine and normal. Okay, next launch Subnautica 2. So in terms of the game settings, this is very performance heavy, so you want to go lower and everything. Turn off motion blur, turn off underwater blur. Use DLSS, put it on performance, turn off frame generation, and then quality you can set between low or medium. And then go to accessibility, and then turn off camera bobbing. And finally, make sure your game is in full screen mode. If it's in window mode, the UI is going to look wrong, so make sure it's in full screen mode. And then put on your VR headset. Okay, once you're in VR, pick Subnautica 2, and then choose OpenXR if you're using an OpenXR runtime, or OpenVR if you're using a Steam VR runtime. And then press Inject. For me, I'm using Quest with Virtual Desktop, so I'm going to use OpenXR. And then just press Inject, and boom, you're in the game. Make sure in Unreal settings, scroll down here, make sure preserve secondary pass on V5.5 is enabled. If this isn't enabled, then it will not work in terms of the native stereo. So make sure this is enabled. So this is the Subnautica 2 config. First you want to scroll all the way down here to Subnautica 2 config. Here you can choose between IK arms or just 4 arms. That means no body. And then here you can also pick physical driving. That means if you go inside the tadpole, you can grab both hands to drive the tadpole. So now I'm using the joystick to move the tadpole around. See, I'm not touching the controls. It's just the joystick on the VR controller. And then if you want to use physical driving, enable this. So now if you grab both the tadpole handles, I'm turning it with my hands in real life. So I'm moving it with my physical motion. Just press the joystick to move forward and then turn it with your physical hands. And then press both grips again to remove your hands from the tadpole. Okay. Next up we have headlock UI. This one I would prefer to enable it. That means the UI will follow your head around like this. Without it, then the UI will just stay stuck there. And then you have to turn your head back here to see the UI. So I prefer an enable, but up to you. And then of course there's snap turning. This one you know what it is, turning like this. Or smooth turning if you disable this. Up to you.
So if you're using a Quest, you can change the D-pad by pressing the thumb pad and the left and right joystick arrows. This will suit your items. If you're not using a Quest or you're using a Steam VR headset, go to Input and then go to under Controller. Change this to gesture head plus left joystick. So now to use the D-pad, put your left hand next to your left head. So your left controller, put it on the left side of your head and press the joystick buttons, left and right, to change between your items. So in terms of the controls, if you press the left grip button, you go down. You press the right grip button, you go up. This is the easiest way to move up and down instead of using it with the joystick like this. And then to use the inventory, hold the left hand menu button for 1 second and the menu inventory will pop up. If you're not using a Quest headset or Steam headset, you need to remap your inventory button. There you go. Now you can enjoy Subnautica 2.